How are you all doing? Me again for a quick update. Done quite a bit of fabrication, nearly got that done. Had a couple of pains in the arse, but so far so good. I'm really happy with how everything's going. One of the things I'm not looking forward to is, if you look over my shoulder, look, you'll see that the mufflers don't join up with the downpipes. There's not a collector available that's going to do that job how I need it to, so I've ordered some piping. As soon as it comes, I'm going to make some Y pieces that join the two front pipes to the one rear pipe on each side. So I'll probably do a bit of a detailed video of me doing that. In the meantime, let's have a quick walk around and see what I've got up to since the last update. Yeah? See you in a minute. Okay, so tank was mounted. Framework was done. We've remounted the rear master cylinder reservoir there, look. We've also made some side panels, little front panel in there, because we don't want that open to the elements, with all shit going in and whatnot, so we tidies it up a little bit. And side panels both sides. We've also made a stainless steel filter cover to stop the rain dripping off the tank and getting in them K&N filters. As stated, we've got the exhaust on, and they're mounted but need joining up. We've also had a fucking pain in the arse with the coils. Now, got the front lock. One's snuck in the very front there, which you can't really see. Let's see if it'll go. You can see one of the mountains under the tank, fits nicely. Nowhere to put the other fucker. I did have it like kind of down here in this gap, but it looks shit. So I've pulled it off and I've attached it to this electrics carrier that sits under the seat behind the side panels. Yeah, so I made a framework in there that holds the battery, the igniter box, starter solenoid, and the regulator rectifier goes on the other side, but I've not got it on there at the minute. And then it's all covered up with the old side panels, so we're going to have to obviously cut and extend these leads, which is not ideal. And apart from the fact it's really tight for space, that's one of the reasons that I'm happy to leave one coil under the tank with standard leads, and then we'll snide one in there. Fits quite nice. With some extensions, we'll extend those HT leads up to the plugs. Got the fuel tap in. I think you saw that in the last update. That's all done. Look, sitting quite pretty. Seat base done. It's on the floor there with a rack that I may or may not use, and a bit of pipe ready to look at the exhaust. So, like I say, I'll cover it in more detail, the making of those Y pieces for the exhaust, in the next bit of this video. Yep, off we go then. Okay, so we're on with the exhaust now. I've cut 4 bits of this tube that are going to go onto the existing downpipes, and then we're going to join them together and have a bit of this stuff, excuse me, out to fit into the silencer. So step 1 is cut them, clean them, get them slipped on, get them levelled up from where we want them, and then I'm going to tack them together so we can work on the 2-into-1 part on the bench. Yeah, so I'll get that up and then we'll go to the bench. Okay, so we slipped them on, got them where we want them and give them a tack up. Now we took them off. These are the end pipes that are going to slip into the silencer, and what we've done, we've flattened them out so that they sit about the same height as the pipe work that they're going to join. Yeah, we've also measured across this gap, and we know that that comes in at about 48mm. Now, 2 of these at 38mm comes to 76. So we need to lose 32mm from this point to this point, which is 2 bits of pipe, 16mm cut off each piece, and they'll taper together to join them. So, like I say, we've got it laid out on the bench, kind of roughly how it is. We know that we need 5.5 inches from this end to that end, You have to excuse me mixing imperial and metric, but that's just how I work, so fuck it. And we know that I need to angle a little bit, but we'll just guess that at the minute. I need to tweak that as we go on and make it. So we're going to trim up a couple of bits of pipe, slash cut them off to bring them together at 48mm, and we'll see how we can get it to fit together. So we've finally fucking done it, and I'm alright game. I say hats off to everyone that makes exhausts. For some reason, it just don't behave yourself for me, but we've got there. We made these 2 into 1s, one for each side, bit of a kick out. See, that kind of sits like that. Ignore these rough tags, that's where I fucked about with it. That's the side. On the right hand side of the bike, a little bit of a kick out. Don't think it's going to show it that well. Try and get it from above, look. So the silencer kicks out the side a little bit. We've got to weld them up, stick them on, and then that is the fabrication done. What a busy week. So, this ends this week's work on the old XS1100. We've got the exhaust done, 2 into 1 each side, with those turnout mufflers. Bit of a cunt to do, but there you go. And so far on the project, we have done the frame modifications. It already had the top tube done, if you're following my videos. We've done the seat rails and the rear rails. We've made side panels, made a front panel. You can see under there. We've made a filter cover for those K&M filters that we sourced. We've sourced a replacement front mudguard because the one that was on it was fiberglass and fault. Nice little mini baits. Nice set of Western bars. I didn't know you could still get these. With a simple throttle, I put the switch gear on, but I'm not using the clutch lever or front mass cylinder that came with it because they're absolutely false. Although we have got Cooter Brown slabs on there, so they look good. Anyway, on with the work we've done. We've mounted one coil under the tank and mounted the tank with those snidey little concealed mounts at the front, a chunky monkey one at the back. We've relocated the fuel tap because it was right in the way. Got it there between the rocker cover and the carbs. We've made a carrier for all the electrics and one of the coils, excuse me, because they wouldn't both fit under the tank. But that's got the battery, igniter, regulator rectifier, and the starter solenoid all under the seat there. On this front panel we're going to have an ignition somewhere where I've kind of roughed it out there, look, with a marker pen, and it'll have the light switch that'll do high and low, so we'll have a toggle switch there. Then we can keep the handlebars clean and just have those 2 push buttons, one for starting and one for the Uta. Done the seat base. We've remounted the back mudguard in a nicer place. Made a nice little side mount with a cat's eye and number plate. So all in all, it's been quite a productive little session. All we've got to do now is strip it down completely, polish, send stuff off to be blasted and stoved, get everything smoothed off for the paintwork, spray it gloss black, spray the engine gloss black, put it back together, wire it up, sort the brake hoses and everything like that out, and then the job's a good one. Paint the wheels, got to paint them. Yeah, quite a few little bits on the pretty list. So if you subscribe, you'll see the updates. Thanks for following me. And here's to getting this bad boy done and on the road. Big love everyone, and stay safe.